All right. In today's lecture, we will be discussing adjective nominalization. But before we come to what nominalization is, we will first go through what are adjectives. An adjective is a word that describes, it tells us more about the noun or the pronoun. It can tell us the color, it can tell us the size, shape, taste, texture, odor. It can also tell us the sound, the number, the quantity, the weather. It is a describing word that tells us more. It gives us much more information about the noun or the pronoun. Now, what is nominalization? Nominalization means to change the adjective into a noun by adding a suffix. A suffix is a alphabet or a group of alphabets that can be added uh, to the word to form a new word or to change its meaning. In our case, we are adding an these suffixes to change the adjective into a noun. For example, the first suffix that we have is ness. It is a common word that we mostly add here. Okay, some common examples are given below. For example, ready. Ready means that a person is agreeing to do things. But if we drop the y, we add an I, and then we add the suffix ness, it becomes readiness. Means somebody who's agreeing, uski razamandi hona. Happy becomes happiness, weak becomes weakness, sad becomes sadness, mad becomes madness, right? Forgetful is also a word which means a person who has the quality of forgetting things very easily. Most old people are forgetful. So if you add any double s, it becomes forgetfulness. The next suffix that we have is ity, ity. We add it to certain adjectives. It cannot be added to all of them. Okay? It is more common in those in those adjectives which add in ble or that have a soft s sounds. ठीक है? They can be added. इनकी पहचान ये होती है, आप दो चीजों से याद रख लें. If the word is ending with a soft s sound, or if it is ending with ble, then we can use the suffix ity to change it. For example, responsible, again ending with a ble, it will become responsibility. Possible becomes possibility. Scarce becomes scarcity. Scarcity means that something is lacking. There is a lesser quantity of the material. Hilarious, hilarity. Probable becomes probability. The next one is ANC or ENC, to form nouns from adjectives or verbs. For example, the suffix ance or ence, they can be added to form nouns. This is particularly useful for those adjectives that end in ent or ant. What we do is that we drop the t and we add ce. For example, independent becomes independence. Important becomes importance. Silent, ent, again it's ending with an ent, it becomes, we drop the t, we add ce, so it becomes silence. Appear, we add ance, so it becomes appearance. Resist becomes resistance. The next suffix is ment, ment. We mostly use this with verbs, but occasionally we can also use this with adjectives that have soft y endings. Okay? For example, enjoy, it is not a very hard sound. Merry, so enjoy becomes enjoyment, merry becomes merriment, and it does not change the spelling a lot. बहुत ज्यादा स्पेलिंग्स भी नहीं चेंज करता, हम सिर्फ इसको ऐड करते हैं. ना आईज ड्रॉप हो रहे हैं, ना वाई ईज चेंज हो रहे हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अपॉइंट बिकम्स अपॉइंटमेंट, असाइन बिकम्स असाइनमेंट, enjoy becomes enjoyment, replace becomes replacement. The next one is tion or sion. For example, inform becomes information, we add an extra a into it also. Describe becomes description, decide becomes decision, multiply becomes multiplication, Admit becomes admission. The last one is ship or hood. For example, friend becomes friendship, partner becomes partnership. If you add hood, hood is added to those abstract nouns that have some sort of groupings. हम एक group of people के लिए hood इस्तेमाल करते हैं. For example, priest becomes priesthood, a group of priests. Neighbor, neighborhood, mohalla. Child, childhood, like that. And that is our lecture for today.